We got American Pie Bandcamp. Let's get into it. So this is the 4th edition of American Pies, and this was the first film released without the original cast. And boy, oh boy, did we feel it. So we basically have Stifler's little brother, who was in the first two, who is basically the main character, and he goes to Bandcamp. And he's the worst Stifler out of every single movie. See, I grew up on all these American Pies, and I watched these at an age when I was 9, 10, 11, 12, to where I didn't really review movies or understand movies how I do now. I just watched them because they was funny or kiddie or had boobs in them. But I gotta say, this is the worst American Pie outside of like maybe that new one that just came out 2020 or The Book of Love. Like, I don't even count those. And don't get me wrong, it still does have its funny moments. It's just way too immature for me. Like, way. And I love immature comedy. But nah. And not only that, like, there were specific parts that I remember being so funny when I was a kid that I rewatched and I was like, that's just not funny as an adult. It's just not. So I definitely get the people who watched the first 3 American Pies and loved them, and this came out and just fucking stormed out of the movie theater. I understand now. I didn't when I was a kid. I get it. Because the story is nowhere near as strong. It's just not a good story, honestly. And more importantly, the cast. With the original cast, we grew to love them. We grew with them. We saw them at their lowest moments. We see them at high moments. This cast sucks. We don't care about Stifler's little brother who's whack. We don't care about all these brand new people that we'll never see again. Just a whole bunch of ridiculous comedy that just isn't funny. We don't care about you fucking an oboe. Like, that's not funny, dude. Now, the critics gave us a 17%. Only 6 reviews, but still. The audience out of 50. I gave this a 3.5, maybe a 4, because it's not like a horrible movie, and there are still some funny parts, and I grew up on this. But I would not recommend this, and this does not pass the Homie review.